Bruce. Bye, Bruce.
Today we're going to be making a wire barrel grower. What you do is you start off with a 55-gallon barrel, white preferred, and cut about 12 inches off of it. You can choose just to cut it in half if you like. Next step is to drill a bunch of little holes into the bottom of the barrel. These holes are going to allow for drainage for your sweet potatoes. After you're finished with the holes at the bottom, you're going to go ahead and drill some on the sides. Drill 4 holes across from each other near the lip of the barrel. The next step is to measure the circumference of the barrel bottom. This barrel has a circumference of 6 feet. Most 55-gallon barrels that you'll find also have the same circumference. Now that we know the circumference of the barrel, it is now time to stretch out some metal wire and cut it at the 6-foot mark so that we can wrap it around the barrel. Strongly recommended that you have help or some weights to hold down the metal wire while you're measuring it. The metal wire wants to recoil. Be sure to cut past the 6-foot mark. That way you leave yourself some leeway. You can use any fence that you want for this project, but I would recommend the 2-inch by 4-inch steel welded, just like you see in this video. I find that it holds very well. After cutting it, we're going to go ahead and measure it again. And what we've ended up with is a 6-foot by 4-foot piece of metal fence. Our next step is going to be to cut it at the 2-foot mark. And the reason we do this is because that we want to be able to reach inside the pot to do maintenance on the plants, such as pulling weeds. We now have 2 pieces of cut fence. One of the pieces has pointy edges. When using that one to make a barrel grower, be sure to have the pointy ends pointing down to the ground so you don't accidentally poke yourself while gardening. It is now time to take our metal fence and wrap it around the barrels. Once wrapped, secure it in place with zip ties in the 4 holes that were drilled in the side of the barrel. Now that our wire barrel is finished, it's time to collect sand and mulch. If you don't have access to mulch, you could also use compost or sawdust. The ratio that you're going to want to have is 4 to 1. 4 mulch for 1 sand. After that, Go ahead and dump them all into a bin and mix them up. After you finish your sand and mulch mixture, go ahead and add 2 sweet potato plants to the bottom of the wire barrel. Then add the soil mixture and fill it up, but be sure to leave some of the leaves showing through. As the sweet potato vines continue to grow in the growing season, be sure to continuously add more soil mixture, reburying them.